Breathing in, welcome your breath, welcome your body to this space. Feel into this moment with what is going on, with an inquiry into are there any parts of our body that are, what is it? Are they in contraction? Or is your body relaxed? So that's a very simplistic way of just checking in, starting with the top of your head. What's there? Going down to your face. Is your face relaxed, or is there any part that seems to be straining? Move down to your neck. I'd like to draw a circle with my nose. Way of checking in with my neck. Maybe a little bit noisy, but feels pretty free right now. Check in with your own. Maybe move your head more on top of your shoulders if you're sitting up. That will put less pressure on your neck. A way of loving your neck. Just in case anybody's a pain in the neck in your life. We all know that one. And how is it that we can love that pain in the neck? That give ourselves some a blessing, some love, some care for our neck, and for how life impacts our necks. And find the aliveness in you rather than project the cause outwards. Even go down to your shoulders if your neck seems pretty clear. What is there in you that you have control over, that you can love more? Connecting with that anytime that there's that tension, that contraction in your neck and your shoulders. Connecting with that and just giving it some love, compassion for whatever the reason it's there. Not having to find meaning, not having to blame outwards or inwards. Blame outwards is like, oh, if only this person would disappear from my life, then it would be much more wonderful. And that might be true. As I talked with a friend last night, it actually is more wonderful sometimes with some people. It's like enough growth opportunities. Sometimes when, dealing with that contraction over and over again can actually re-traumatize the body. So we need to come back to loving our neck, our shoulders, not necessarily blaming other people for what's going on there, or blaming ourselves. Blaming ourselves sounds like I should be stretching more, I should be exercising more, I should be meditating more, blah, 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 blah. You're doing fine. It's enough. You are enough right now, right here and now. Your background's fine. And move down from your shoulders to your chest. Oftentimes you'll run across something there. Whatever it is, just say hello to it. down to your stomach, your digestive area. Just say hello to that. Hold any area that you're feeling any tension in. Just put your hand on it. Give it some extra love. Some extra, oh, honey, how you doing? Move from your stomach down to your um, lower abdomen, your, what is that, your, your pelvis and the front of your pelvis and the back. Maybe give your pelvis a little tilt. Anterior, posterior. Your pelvis connects with your lower back there. So give that a little bit of tilt, a little bit of a check-in. Just a basic check-in with your body is noticing if different parts are in contraction, if they're like a defensive structure there, if you're kind of holding part of your body, bracing it for the next thing, right? Or if it's relaxed. If there's any part of your body that's crawling out, calling out, me, 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 me. And acknowledge it. Give it some love. Move down to your legs, your upper legs, where your legs attach to your pelvis. It's was such an epiphany for my mother when she saw the X-ray and said, I didn't break my hip, I broke my leg. Well, that is part of your hip right there. That bone that attaches into your hip. So you can give your legs a little wiggle to check in with your hip there. And continue to let your whole body bathe in that awareness. Very similar to, when we when we talk to a friend and we say, dear friend, how I love you, how I just want to be here with you. It's a way of offering our body presence, kindness, love, a smile. So we're moving down from our hips to our tops of our legs, our knees. See if our knees are happy today. It's pretty obvious when our knees are not happy, and rejoice if you don't have any knee pain today. Go down to your ankles and all that space between your knees and your ankles. Just loving it. And go down to each little toe and wiggle your toes. All of my toes. My little baby toe needed a little bit more love this morning. How about your toes? Anybody got a blister on them? Anybody have a a boo-boo, as we say in America when we have a hurt. I love that expression. Check in with your whole body. Are there any boo-boos? Are there any hurt spots? Very much like a mother would, like, right, not that our mother was around that much, but like this, how we would want to mother. This is a great chance to mother ourselves how we would like to be mothered, to give ourselves that blessing right now. Honey, can I soothe any boo-boos? Can I be there for you and just hold you in your pain? So as we continue to hold our body with love and compassion, dedicate your practice to relieving suffering of bodies in the world, starting with yourself. Thank you so much for joining us.